Whenever a line of action figures gets released, there's always one in this series that's a peg warmer that kids just don't want. So let's take a look at some peg warmers. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with another video. You're so lucky you get to watch the Junkman. Or maybe I'm lucky because I get to talk to you fine folks out there in YouTube land. And what are we going to do? We're going to look at the red-headed stepchild of series action figures. That's right. We're going to pull up 10 different action figure lines and see who is the loser of the group. The one that was the peg warmer, or the kids say,
"Oh, that's the only one they have. I guess I'll get that one." Or
I'd rather not have a toy if I got to buy that one. Now, let me stress that these are peg warmers, and because you bought it doesn't mean it's not a loser of the group, or because you could say, hey, in my town I could never find that one, that's the one everybody wanted. Well, get over it. These are the losers of the group. It's not up for debate. These are the losers of each series. So now that we got that out of the way, let's jump over to Kenner Star Wars action figures, and we're going to look at these 12 right here, the Kenner Star Wars figures, the original 12. Who do we have in the line? Let's go down the list. We have Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi, which everybody now calls Obi-Wan, but we used to always just call him Ben when I was a kid. And also in this line, of course, we have Han Solo. Han Solo, we have C-3PO. We have C-3PO. We have a Stormtrooper. We have Chewbacca. We also have Darth Vader. The card has a purple lightsaber. Oh, don't tell Mace. We've got Death Squad Commander. No, it's not a Death Star Commander. We have a Jawa, R2-D2, Sand People, although there's only one of them. It should be Sand Person. We have Princess Leia Organa, the only way I would have known her last name, thanks to Kenner. And we have Luke Skywalker. No, we're not going to use the F word here. And that's it, the original 12. So let's look at this line and see who was the loser of the group. Of course, you know, it's not going to be Han Solo. Yeah. So we know it's not going to be Luke Skywalker. Boop. We can take him off the board. Princess Leia? Of course not. No, I know. Boys don't buy good action figures. Well, you need Princess Leia. Sand Person's pretty darn cool. Comes with a gaffy stick. Right there, that's going to sell a figure. So we're going to take Sand Person off. What about R2-D2? Come on, everybody loves R2-D2. Out of the two droids, he is the most popular. No one's going to turn down a chance to own R2-D2. What about a Jawa? No, I can see where it's small and for your money. You're like, no. I need to have the Jawa. I'm not going to get the Jawa. It costs too much money. I get something this small, but no, the Jawa was a lot of fun. You could have more than one of them, so it's always cool to get a Jawa. What about Darth Vader? Come on. I'm not even going to sit here and explain Darth Vader. No one's going to say Darth Vader is a peg warmer. What about Chewbacca? Again, it's Chewbacca. Kids were crawling over other kids to get the Chewbacca. And what about a Stormtrooper? Anytime you could buy one or more of the same figure, it wasn't a peg warmer. Then you have 3PO. Yeah, he wasn't the best of the droids, but you're like, I guess if I'm going to get a droid, I'll get 3PO. And then there was Han Solo. Come on. Who didn't love Han Solo as a kid? Let's move on and not even talk about that. And Obi-Wan Kenobi. So we all know who the peg warmer is here in this group, don't we? Death Squad Commander. This is the one you're like, I've got all the other figures. I guess I'm finally going to have to buy this one here. And I know. But that was the first one I bought as a kid. I got so excited. I was like, Mama, I hope they have Death Squad Commander. No, you didn't. No one begged for Death Squad Commander. When you found out there were Star Wars figures being made, you didn't say, oh my God, I hope they make a Death Squad Commander. You don't even know what a Death Squad Commander is. In fact, you probably thought this was a rebel guy when you were a kid. Anyway, that's definitely the peg warmer, or the red-headed stepchild of series of. That's definitely the peg warmer or the red-headed stepchild of Kenner, the original 12 Star Wars figures. Now that we looked at the Star Wars one, kind of get a feel of what we're doing here, let's head over to another Kenner toy line, Superpowers. Who was the peg warmer red-headed stepchild of this one? Let's find out And like always, let's go through the line really quick. We got Aquaman, a man that talks to the fishes. And then, of course, we have Joker, one of the best villains in comic book history. We have the Penguin, one of the best villains in comic book history. And we also have Flash. Oh, he can run fast. This one here looks like he's wearing a visor like Geordie LaForge. And we have Lex Luthor, one of the best villains in comic book history. And then we have Batman. And who else do we have? We have Brainiac. Can't tell if it's a robot or what it is. And then we have Green Lantern. And a guy with wings. He's not an angel. No, he's a Hawkman. And we have Robin with karate chop action. And of course, everyone's favorite superhero, Superman. And everyone's favorite female superhero, Wonder Woman. So out of this line, who are we going to say is the peg warmer redheaded stepchild? And if you have a redheaded and you're a stepchild, don't come complaining to me. As you know the saying goes, I'd rather be dead than red on the head. So let's go here. We've got Wonder Woman. It's pretty cool. It's one of the top tier action figures when it comes to superheroes. You're going to get Wonder Woman. It might not be your first pick because it's a girl, but you'll get Wonder Woman. Take her off the list. Superman, no question. It's like not buying Darth Vader. Robin, you're like, but if you buy Batman, you're going to have to buy Robin, so we'll leave Robin right there. Hawkman, first you're like, he kind of looks like an angel, but he can kind of fly, makes him a little different. We're going to leave Hawkman on the list. He's not the peg warmer here. And Brainiac, you might say this is going to be the peg warmer of the group, but although I can see your argument here because he's not that popular and he is kind of weird looking, but there wasn't many villains in this line and you needed villains for the bad guys to fight, so I'm going to leave him on the list. Of course, Batman, blah, 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 let's move on. Lex Luthor, if you have Superman, you had to have. They went together like peas and carrots. So let's see who else. We got Flash, boring, he can run fast. But he is one of the top tier superheroes, so we're going to leave him. Then you have the Penguin. Sure, he's a little fat guy, looks like a roly-poly. But again, if you have Batman, he was on the TV show, so you got to have him. And the Joker, no questions asked. Come on, the Joker. That's like having Chewbacca. And then Aquaman. I can see your argument there. What's this guy? You can take him in the tub. That's about all you can do with him. Boring. But I think we all know who the peg warmer, redheaded stepchild of this toy line is. Green Lantern. Walks around with a down lantern. How fun can that be? Ooh, he's going to walk down the railroad tracks and light it up. How boring. Yep, sorry. Wipe away the tears. He is the dumb one of the series, the peg warmer, the one where they always say, okay, we got to throw something out there to complete this series, and it was Green Lantern. Sorry about that. Okay, we looked at two Kenner lines, and believe it or not, I'm going to look at another Kenner line. I didn't really plan this, just Kenner made some good toys, so we're going to go near the end of Kenner and look at action figures based on the best Robin Hood movie ever, or at least the best actor to ever play Robin Hood, Kevin Costner. It's not up for debate, so put your keyboard down. Let's take a look at Prince of Thieves. Here we go. We've got Robin Hood figures here, and we're going to start off with Dark Warrior. One you're probably like, I don't even remember that guy's name. What's that guy? Was he in the movie? I don't even know who that is, but he's kind of like the Stormtrooper, I guess, of the Robin Hood line. And then we have Christian Slater. Who didn't want a Christian Slater around this time? A Christian Slater action figure. I guess we all wanted Christian Slater also. We could make a Gleaming the Cube figure out of this one. So there's Christian Slater. And then we have a Morgan Freeman figure. Azmed, I think that was his name. I don't know. And then we have this guy from Whose Line Is It Anyway? That's right. We could recreate the great improv show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? With this guy right here. And then we have Little John with his wooden stick. And we have, of course, Robin, two different Robin Hood figures right there, and the Sheriff of Nottingham himself, Alan Rickman. Who wouldn't want an Alan Rickman figure? Or the Rickman, Alan Rickman. Who is the redheaded stepchild of this line? Well, I'm going to tell you. Of course, it's not going to be Alan Rickman. Come on. He was in Die Hard, for God's sakes, and he's the bad guy of the movie. You have to have him, and you have to have Robin. So let's take, even though there's two Robins, I can understand where you're like, well, why do you need two? We're going to eliminate Robin from this list. And then you have Little John. Very close to picking Little John for the redheaded stepchild, peg warmer for this line, but I'm going to save it for someone else. I don't think it's him. I mean, I can see where he's probably the second to the least favorite one of the line, but let's move on. We got Morgan Freeman's character, which I saw the movie, didn't remember Morgan Freeman being in the movie, but he's in there. And hey, you can make an electric company figure out of him, so we're going to leave him there. And he looks kind of cool. He's got a little headgear and everything, and he comes with a sword, so that's a plus. And then we have Christian Slater. He's like Robin Hood Jr., so you're going to leave him there. And you have the Stormtrooper of the line, the Dark Warrior. I can see this one also being the peg warmer here, but I had to go with the Fat Priest. I mean, anytime there's an action figure line with a fat priest in it, you know kids are going to pass it up. I mean, the Dark Warrior, you could at least have him fighting Robin. And even, you know, Little John could be fighting the sheriff. But who is a fat priest going to fight? No one, no one. So he's got to be the redheaded stepchild of this line. Sorry if you're a Whose Line Is It Anyway fan. Now, a lot of people tell me I don't give enough love to G.I. Joe when I'm doing these toy videos. So we're going to look at Series 1, just Series 1 of G.I. Joe. And hopefully I can remember these names. A lot of them I couldn't find the card for. I didn't want to spend time looking for the card. So hopefully I can remember all the names. If I didn't, sorry about that. But here's Breaker right here. Breaker 19. Here he is. And we also have Cobra Commander. Everybody knows Cobra Commander. And we have Snake Eyes. That's right. The guy with eyes of a snake. Snake Eyes. I know that's not really lined up. Sorry. And then we have Cobra Officer. I think I had this one, or I had this one. I know I had a guy with a face mask on, one of the few figures I did have. And then we have this guy, Flash. I think his name is Flash. At least that's what the image says. And then we have Major Bull. I don't know who this is. Some major guy. And then we have Rock and Roll. Okay, after Rock and Roll, we have this guy right here, Short Fuse. And we have Stalker. There's a Stalker figure. And we have Grunt. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know much. There's a lot of figures to go through here. And to me, they all kind of look alike. And they all have the same. Oh, sorry. We have Scarlet. We have Scarlet also. And we have Zap. Sorry, I thought I was done. But they all kind of look alike. They're army figures. So I'm not going to sit here and go through each one. You can take your pick here. I mean, we're not going to do the Cobra figures for sure. The Cobras can stay. We'll let the G.I. Joe guy here stay. He looks like a generic G.I. Joe figure. Snake Eyes, of course, he's got to stay. And I'm going to say the peg warmer of this group, although you can correct me here because I don't know much about G.I. Joe. I'm going to go with Zap. He looks like an insurance salesman, so that's my reason right there. I'm going to pick Zap. Zap, get out of here. You're the peg warmer redheaded stepchild of this line. Okay, now let's go to the line I grew up with as a kid that I played with was HeMan. And we're going to look at Series 1 here. And before you tell me, oh, that's not a Series 1 figure, or you forgot that figure, I'm going by the back of the card. And what I saw was Series 1. So if you got any problems with this, put it in the comments below. And we're going to start off with Merman. Oh, Merman. Okay. Then we got Beastman, the man of all beast. We've got He-Man. You know he's not going to be the peg warmer. And then you got Man-at-Arms, He-Man's BFF. And then we got Zodiac, I can't remember his name. We got Skeletor, and Strydos. Hated this figure, had a hairy chest, and it bothered me as a kid. And then we got Tila, one I never had as a kid. I don't know why I had all these figures from Series 1, but I didn't have Tila. Maybe I was a sexist. And I think that's it. That's it right here. So Tila, I know a girl figure doesn't sell as well, but she was a major cartoon character. You had to have Tila. And Stratos, I almost put him on the list, but because of the hairy chest bothers me. But I didn't want to put him on for personal reasons, and so we're going to leave him on the list. Come on, I'm not going to sit here and talk about why Skeletor's not a peg warmer. Men-at-Arms, He-Man's best friend. If you buy He-Man, you got to buy Men-at-Arms. And He-Man, of course. And then you got Beastman, Skeletor's right-hand man. You got to leave him there. And Merman, he's kind of like the dork of the Skeletor group. I can see where you're like, ugh, Merman. He's ugly, he's kind of dorky, but he's not going to be the peg warmer here. I think we all can agree who the peg warmer here on this one is. It's one of those where like you have to scratch your head if you just sounds like, wait, is he in He-Man? Who is this guy? I don't even know. Is he good or bad? You can't tell by looking at him. Definitely, he's the peg warmer on this line right here, without a doubt. Okay, let's look at some Mego figures from the 70s, and we're going to look at the Mego Walton's action figure line. You heard me right. Walton action figures. Okay, let's go through the Waltons figure and see what we have Ellen, Ellie, Ellen, whatever her name is. I don't watch the Waltons, never have, never will. And then we have Grandpa Walton, followed by Pa Walton, Grandma Walton. Who would buy this? Looks like Norman Bates' mom. And then we have Ma Walton. I don't know where Kettle is. And then, of course, we have John Boy with the mole on his face. Now, out of these, who is the peg warmer? I think we can all agree this whole line is a peg warmer. No one's going to buy this. No one was screaming for the Walton action figure line. Get this out of here. I don't even know what they were thinking about making these figures. Well, at least they're not Little House on the Prairie action figures. I guess you can give them that. But, hell, that might be better than the Waltons. So let's look at a fake Kenner line. Hasbro Kenner. We're going to go to 1995 and look at Star Wars Power of the Force 2. Okay, let's go through the Power of the Force 2 line. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, C-3PO, Luke Skywalker, R2-D2, Chewbacca, Darth Vader, Princess Leia, monkey face Princess Leia. We've got Han Solo, and a Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper, always fun to army build, so no, he's not a peg warmer. Han, come on, it's Han Solo. Darth Vader, really? Then we've got Chewbacca, come on, no. We got the lovable R2, ain't no way that's gonna happen. We got Luke Skywalker, although he's really buff and comes with a harpoon gun, you would still have to buy him. Then you have 3PO, looks really good, it's a really good looking 3PO figure. Then you have Obi-Wan Kenobi. Is he a peg warmer? Get out of here. I think we'll have to agree out of this group, although it's a core figure, there's not really much. I think we have to agree on this one. It's monkey face Leia. I know at the time she was hard to find, people trying to buy her, but it's such a horrible looking figure. It comes with two stupid guns. It's going to be the peg warmer of this group. Now let's go back to a long time ago and look at Mego's Planet of the Apes. And let's go through these figures here. We've got the astronaut. We've got Cornelius. Dr. Zaius, Xena, what's her name? Zira? Forgot her name. Sorry, I hadn't seen the movie in a long time. And then a Soldier Ape. So let's see who the peg warmer redheaded stepchild of this line is. Soldier Ape, I could see, but it is an ape, so you're going to buy it. A female ape, very close. Second to peg warmer. Dr. Zaius, get out of here. Come on, it's Dr. Zaius. And Cornelius. You couldn't have Planet of the Apes without saying Cornelius. And then we have Astronaut. No, it's not even Charlton Heston. He wouldn't allow them to do a figure of him, so they just had to call it Astronaut. They couldn't even call it the name of the character and make it not look like Charlton Heston. So that right there earns yourself being the peg warmer redheaded stepchild of the series. I know you're saying it's a human. You've got to have a human if you're buying these figures, but being it's just called Astronaut, it makes you say, well, I'm not buying it, and I can see why. If you had the money between Astronaut and an ape, you're always gonna buy an ape. And now let's go back to Kenner to look at one more. Chuck Norris action figure line. It's time to kick some butt with Karate Commandos. Let's see what we got in the line. It's gonna be a lot of Chuck Norris. We've got Chuck Norris in this blue and white outfit. Chuck Norris in his everyman outfit. And then we've got this guy here. What is his name? Chemo. We got Chemo. That don't sound right there. I mean, that's sorry for anyone out there watching this with cancer, and I just tricked you. We got Ninja Master figure. We've got a shirtless Chuck Norris. One for the ladies. And we have a ninja. And then we have a Ninja Warrior. And then we have Reed Smith. I don't know who that is. And a big sumo wrestling looking guy. And another Super Ninja. Okay, ninjas are cool, so ninjas are going off the list. No ninja. Here's a big old guy with a towel. Always good to have a big guy wrapped in a towel. And you have a ninja. Again, ninjas are off the list. Ninjas off the list. Chuck Norris, you can't put Chuck Norris on his own list. I mean, it's Chuck Norris, for God's sakes. What about this guy here? Very close, but no, he's not the peg warmer of the group. That comes down to Reed Smith. Who the hell is Reed Smith? I'm not really sure. I never saw the television series this is based on. He looks like a fake Chuck Norris, and he looks boring as crap. So it's definitely this guy right here. Now that we looked on them all, we know who the peg warmer redheaded stepchild of each series was. Let me know in the comments how wrong I was. Let me know how that was your favorite G.I. Joe. Whatever that insurance salesman guy was. You're going to be like, that's my favorite G.I. Joe. Let me know in the comments below how wrong I was, or how I pronounced the name wrong in this video, because I'm sure I did. If you want to see me do another video picking out the peg warmer, let me know and I'll do it. So all you have to do is thumb us or like my content, subscribe to the channel. We'll talk again soon.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.